where you going to? Amasa Rose, what you gonna do? I'm gonna find the man I knew. Oh, Amasa Rose, what's going on? Amasa Rose, where you been gone? I'm gonna find the man I knew. He used to be a friend of mine way back when. Now he's hobbling on the road. No one knows where he's been, but he keeps on going. And he keeps on knowing something we were all suspecting, wish we didn't know. Amasa Rose, where your lady went? Amasa Rose, where was she sent? She went to find a man sweeter than me. Amasa Rose, what you been eyeing? Amasa Rose, why you been crying? She went to find a man sweeter than me. How long has it been since he came back? I don't know. I'm sure it mattered one time to her, but it don't matter anymore, and I'm not sure that he came back from wherever it was he went to a long time back. Amasa Rose, you've been gone too long. Amasa Rose, there's nothing left. She's gone, she always be with me now. Amasa Rose, she ain't coming back anymore. Amasa Rose, she's gone for sure. She'll always be with me now. We found him the next day, shot up like a doll, all full of pins. He couldn't live with all his sins. We only found his woman later in the shack where he used to live, all cut up except her eyes. Sadly, it wasn't no surprise to anyone anymore. We left them both where they were, shut our lips, sealed our eyes, and closed the doors. Amasa Rose, where you going to? Amasa Rose, what you gonna do? And I'm gonna find the man I knew. Amasa Rose, what's going on? Amasa Rose, where you been gone? I'm gonna find the man I knew. He used to be a friend of mine way back when. Now he's hobbling on the road, and no one knows where he's been, but he keeps on going. He keeps on knowing something we all suspect and wish we didn't know. Amasa Rose, where your lady went? Amasa Rose, where was she sent? She went to find a man sweeter than me. Amasa Rose, what you been eyeing? Amasa Rose, what you been crying? She went to find an even man, lady, and man's been surer than me. How long has it been since he came back? I don't know, don't ask me that. And I'm sure it mattered one time to her, but it don't matter anymore. I'm sure that he came back from wherever it was. I want that the back her she'll stand back. I know where low I'm still. He gave in from wherever it was he went to a long time back. Amasa Rose, you been gone too long. Amasa Rose, there's nothing left. She gone. She always be with me now. Amasa Rose, she ain't coming back anymore. Amasa Rose, she's gone for you. She always be with me now. We found here next day shot up like a doll full of pins. He couldn't live with all his sins. We only found his woman later in the shack where he used to live. All cut up except her eyes. Sadly, it was no surprise to anyone anymore. Left them both well, see our eyes and closed the door.
Girl, and the son is dead, you know. Haven't you heard? She fled like a bird and is dead, you know. You haven't heard? Oh, well, she is dead today and buried tomorrow. Who was she? Why, just a child taken at birth to unbirth her single moment of dreaming the entire world we are living in for what it's worth. In the bay, the mermaids are singing softly and sure and slow, and silence with them go. And Leviathan deep below, the eye of them is broader than the world, translucent and pale as a sea inside a sea. Upward it gleams as the mermaids dream, and when they sing it screams. Never mistake the song for the meaning behind it. Share in the deep, dark, wild of the ocean, what we long for they can be. Sun had risen against backward hills, behind and before, shimmered, blazed and burned. The man gazing with outstretched hands, looking down at the river and the young, and began moments of remembering old friends gone, and her glittering like sun and set when she walked, all gone. Fingers knotted up with age, we're all receding childhood, flooded back, taste the first apple, taste the first wine, taste the first love, find the silence, fish by the river, lift up vision and nothing more said, needed to be said. This all a conscience spent, didn't walk home again, and after writing shot the white ones, didn't I crawl wounded into his memories? It is a rarity, a beast as this should have faded away. Instead cold wounded in his memories to stay. What point the hunter who never got his way didn't die, followed his same pressed gun to his temple, shot the white moose.
A light with an iridescent rain never ceased. Whole world reduced to a sunroom now. Listen to the sounds of snow in summertime. They are ghosts as you are ghosts, dying in fields. A frozen lake like in summertime the cold plagues come. I heard your laughter laugh frozen into snow. I've run across the surface of the sun, my feet like wings of snow and indigo. Sunrise caught me sideways and scarred of light I blinded was. The road is still but moves some boat is stuck right there, like the body of a black snake. Where cold fires come from, you'd think it'd be hell, but no, it is usually a darker place. Short beats gleam, great bird, broken up like syllables I haven't heard, only to be ignored, devoured without even the hint of a weeping goodbye. The serpent consuming her own tail, and they make me strangely numb. Those men in white coats, stands glasses, I can't feel my hands or anything. Thought I was cavern lover, she is horror, as rain blisters into black sheets of snow. The way I mourn, awfully primitive, seeing through animal eyes. Black spider plants singing, making hymns the longer you go with them, bridging unfathomable shadows with the secrets that we are. Some winged spirit just thrown into the air. Golden light and raven tongue, devil perching on my little windowsill. Still mute as children in the snow. A brain sadder before he had a reason to be. He was only seeking to.
I was between strange walls then, labyrinth of women, all staring keen. Eyes are me, dark glass sea of women breathe. Eyed like sparrows, a laughing gallows, trees all glisten, or glistening when she spoke. She eyed like sparrows, wasp wings then, you silent still, against your will, venom pulsing within, crushed washed body like broken shoddy, piece of slender oil black as the laughing, then the wasp decay. I softly pray, our flesh betrayed. Translucent bodies shimmering lengthwise through abyss, black waters glistening. Great lengthwise through abyss,
Crushing into smears, wallowing lengthwise through abyss. Black waters glistening, murderous bliss. Forked eyes meet, strangely seems hungry, or it's only
the imagination of my loneliness. Her petals are the color of blood, your jagged sharp sheet is her own bliss. And I need reflections of the others, so when she is fed on this, will lead to the blessing of the other. The orchid eyes me, imagining my loneliness. Crush their wings like oil into the air, and afterward the black smears of shadows become ourselves. The mirror haunted people that we are. The lost king which softly sings and then grows silent still. I was between strange walls then, labyrinth of women, all staring keen. I've to me, others are me, dark glass sea of women green. I like sparrows or laughing gallows. Trees all glistened or glistening when she spoke. I'd like sparrows, be silent still, against your will, venom pulsing within. Crush washed body like broken shoddy piece of slender, oil black as the light of breathing them. The walls decay, I softly pray, our flesh betrayed. Translucent body shimmering, lengthwise sides to abyss, black waters glistening. Great leviathans fishing, black waters glistening, lengthwise through abyss, crushing into sneers, wallowing lengthwise through an end. Black waters glistening, murderous bliss. The orchid eyes me strangely, seems hungry, or it's only imagination of my loneliness. Her petals are the color of dawn, dawn, dawn. ragged shard, she is held by in the affections of the other. So when she is felt, give the lead to the lessons of the other. The orchid hands me, imagining my loneliness, crush their wings like oil into the air, and afterward the black smears of shadows become ourselves, the mirror haunted people that we are. The worst king was softly sing and grow silent. To hers not to be human, it is to be. Do you think all else flawless sea, or sky or sand must we assume all? Creation runs a perfect symmetry while we are cursed to bend a slant. The stars are not perfect, nor the fall of seasons, nor the sounds are small. Birds glistening, the air is sea, a perfect shard of snow or all. A day written as masterpiece for thee. And this is because all of us can't exceed the limit of flaw or fragment which constitutes the whole. To be is to be incomplete, yet the fragment we are is still enough. We are the all. We can't exceed the limit of flaw or fragment imposed upon us now. There is a lakeside splendor of the sun, the crystalline fire burning through itself, light transfixed, transpired to the bodies of the living, even she. I try and try again to forgive you, but I can't. Left seeing the sins you left upon my ski. You left to have fled in time. What if he who never fled in time? There is a Ulexite splendor of the sun, which I reach for as I run for it, knowing I must forgive, or no, not she. She ages as snow ages softly and slow, waiting by a river, slowly uncoils to shadow, letting herself dissolve to life's echo, or filling this to ash and ember. She is the darkness cast to the shore. Once was a need, now fallen to fire. Serpents still gather skins of sapphire, waiting forever for her to return, waiting their mother to gather again, slaking their hungers upon ancient desires. Home, what they love, they lust for, home which is gone. In time, even shadow and ember will fail her. She forgotten like sea foam, or scarlet, and children to amber will be lost and forgotten in time to cover the darkness, itself once divine, now broken to shadow for foe, letting herself calm the thought, exalting herself, dissolve to life's echo. The wind does not cease so slow, the storm does not fall for all. This the world we are seeking for. The bird fox Mary is coming home. She burns the thunder in her glances. This the world we are seeking for. Our skin decays in her black sight. Black fox Mary is coming home. Stalder seeking for. You were palm tree and snurborn. For years a bit up, the cast have not seen he's all of bone. Scarlet banners in the dawn, fluttering like broken wings now gone. Across fields of the blackened song, cast to come fall with all
Not to be human, it is to be. Do you think all else flawless, sky or sand? Must we assume all? Creation runs a perfect symmetry, while we are cursed to bend aslant. The stars are not perfect, nor the fall of seasons, nor the sounds of song. Birds glisten in the air as oceans see a perfect shard of snow. A day written as masterpiece for thee. And this is because all of us can't exceed the limit of floor or fragment, which constitutes the whole to be, to the incomplete. Yet the fragment we are is still enough. We are the all. We can't exceed the limit of flaw or fragment imposed upon us. Now there is a Ulexite splendor of the sun, the crystalline fire burning through itself. Light transfixed, transpired to the bodies of the living, even she. I try and try again to forgive you, but I cannot see and send you. Left upon my skin, and a world of me you're left to never fled in time. What of me who never fled in time? There is a Ulexite splendor of the sun, which I reach for as I run, and knowing I must forgive, oh not she ages as snow ages, softly and slow, beneath my river slowly uncoils the shadow. Beneath my river slowly uncoils the shadow. Letting herself dissolve to life's echo, or failing this to ash and ember. Hey! She is the darkness cast to the shore. Once was an Eden, now fallen to fire. Serpents still gather skins of sapphire, waiting forever for her to return, waiting their mother to gather again, slaking their hungers upon ancient desires. Home, what they lust for, home which is gone. In time, even shadow and ember will fail her. She forgotten like sea foam or scarlet ebb, and her children to amber will be lost and forgotten in her darkness. Herself wants to find, now broken to shadow, letting herself dissolve to life's echo. The wind does not cease or slow.
They had a fire on the Guthrie Road, not so far away from where I live. From here to the house I tried to figure it all out, walking from my mailbox. All along a dirt path made of stones, smoothed over while trees were blowing fitfully in autumn leaves. Tried to breathe in the scenery, but they had a fire on the Guthrie Road, so I didn't really notice all that much. And my wife said to Noah, don't argue, don't disagree, just nod and be polite about the whole thing. So I nodded, and I was polite when people, to help the people out, but I didn't give them anything. I suppose the guy was a friend, but outside looking in, I knew he never talked to me about anything I really wanted to say. And if he wasn't gonna listen, I wasn't gonna speak to him. So I never did, never said it would be okay, even with 2 small children dead, because he never listened to me and I didn't like his kids. Sure, last thing he thought about before he died was his wife. When they found the noose and him hanging there, the preacher said how sinful it was, that the man had lost faith and now was in hell. And I just nodded and was polite and passed him a drink of beer for beer I'd pissed in. What was he gonna do? If he ever found out, I guess the guy would have to forgive me. Anyway, we had his service and I was polite and smiled. And then went home to my wife. Thought if there was fire here, I Marie tried to save her life as he tried to save his family. Good night, she said. Good night, I said. Then we turned away from each other in our bed and went to sleep.